Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. I've been busy lately with something, so today I'll be updating my second recipe. I'll be making Moong Sabzi. It's easy and it's very quick. I will be making this for 7 people, so I'll run you guys through the ingredients and let me know if you have any suggestion, and if you have any questions, do comment in the comment box. Hope you guys like the video. Please share my channel and also subscribe to my channel. So few ingredients we need is I need a bay leaves and a red chili dry. Then we'll need a ginger paste, half tablespoon of asafoetida powder, salt to taste, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of red chili, and 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. We'll also need chopped green chilies and garlic, 1 large sized onion, and I only used half of the tomato. I pressure cooked the moong. It's like 2 cups of moong with 3 cups of water. And while pressure cooking it, I actually added two garlic cloves, so it gives like a good taste, and you don't need to add more garlic. So yes, 2 cups of moong with 3 cups of water. You'll also need 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil. Alright, so first step is heating up a vessel. Here I'll be using like a non-stick vessel. So first step is I'll use 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. I'll use 3 tablespoons actually. 3.5 because I don't want moong to stick the bottom. So once you think the oil is heated up, the second step would be adding like the bay leaves. Just in case if you have it, you can always subtract or add whatever you want to add. Some people also use cinnamon sticks, but my family doesn't like cinnamon much, so I'll be just using bay leaves, red chili, and cumin powder. And cumin seeds. So yes, the second step is the oil is already like at heat. It's already heated up. So my second step will be adding the bay leaves. And adding my red chili. The dried red chili. I'll let it get used to it. Then I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. Finely chopped onions. If the smell bothers you, you can just simply add 1 more tablespoon of oil so that it doesn't bother you much. You can turn the gas flame to like medium low. Then I'll add approximately 1 tablespoon of salt so that the onion softens. Give it a few minutes. Let the onion get softened and let it like change to like a yellowish color. onion is turned to yellowish color, I'll put the flame high, and then I'll be adding the chopped green chilies and garlic. I used 3 green chilies and 3 to 4 garlic cloves. So you can add or subtract according to your taste. After adding green chili and garlic, just close it for like few seconds so that it softens and the onion catches the taste of garlic and green chilies. Alright, I'll be opening it. It smells great. Then you can add is chopped tomatoes. This is like a medium, not even medium, it's like half chopped tomato. After adding tomato, add 1 more tablespoon of oil. So that the tomato softens. The tomato doesn't take much to cook, so you always add the tomato during the end. Now you can add a garlic paste. I'm just using like half, not even half, like a few, like a very minute amount of the garlic paste. I mean ginger paste, sorry. We can add a bit of water. We'll again close the lid and cook it for like few seconds on like a high flame, like a medium high, not too high, not too low. Alright, it's already been like a millisecond, so I'll open the lid. Mix the ingredients well. Now I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of like Kashmiri red chili powder. Kashmiri red chili powder is not so hot, so you can add that. Usually it is used for color, but my family doesn't eat that spicy food, so yes. And then you can add like a half, not even half, like a minute amount of saffrida powder. Alright, give it a stir. Make sure you keep tasting it, because what happens is you will be cooking and you don't know that how much salt is added or how much salt or how much sugar is needed. People also add sugar, but I don't want to add sugar because this is meant to be like a spicy sabzi, so I won't be adding sugar. But you can always add sugar and you can always add yogurt. I won't be adding both of them because yogurt makes it really savory and the tomatoes are already sour. Alright, so the vegetables has been taken the taste, and now I'll be adding the pressure cooked moong. To it. I'll be cooking for 7 people, so I've taken like a huge amount of moong, but you can add or subtract according to the people you making for, according to the number of people I meant. So give it a stir. At this point you need to add water because it's already dried, and if we won't add water, it won't taste good, because then it would just like taste like a boiled grain, which we don't want to do. Alright, at this point I'll be tasting a bit so that we come to know how much we need to add or how much we need to subtract. Alright. I'll be adding all the masalas again because it is still not in taste yet. The best thing is, if you want to make your food tasty, the thing you have to do is you have to taste it in between so that you know how much you need to add or how much you need to, if you need to add the masalas or not. The salt was less, the chili was less. So I'll be adding everything. The liquid moong is also made in the same way. The only thing you'll have to do is you'll have to crush the moong so that it changes to dal and not to a sabzi. Once again, it's time to taste it. Which is good. I'll be adding water so that it doesn't stick much. And the hotness of the food calms down because the food is really hot due to the green chili I used. I used 3 of them. You can use 2 or you can also use 1. I used 3 of them because I know it was not that spicy. So to balance the spice level, I used 3 green chilies and approximately 1 to 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, which is not that hot. You can also squeeze lemon, just in case if you want to squeeze a lemon. So you can go ahead and squeeze a lemon at this point. I'll be adding a safatira bit because the safatira taste is gone almost. You can use a safatira in the beginning when you are heating up the oil, and when you're adding bay leaves and red chili and cumin seed, you can add the safatira along with that. But I usually add it towards the end so that it tastes better. You can always do that. I'll be also using a remaining close it for a while, cook it on a medium high. Okay, so now I'll be using a remaining garlic, chopped garlic and chopped the green chilies because the taste of garlic and green chilies is less. So if you want to do that, if you make such kind of mistake, what you can do is you can let the moong cook on a side, and then what you can do is you can just put it, like take a sizzling, like not a sizzling pan, but you can take you can take like a tadka pan. So this is how the tadka pan looks. This is like the small one. Usually the tadka pan is like a bit longer in diameter, like a bit wider in diameter, but I usually use like a small tadka pan. So you can use a tadka pan, heat it up, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil or butter or clarified butter, which is also known as ghee. And then let the oil heat for a while. Once you feel that the oil is heated, what you can do is you can just take the remaining ingredients. In this case, the remaining ingredient for me is like green chilies and garlic. So I'll take that and then I'll put it in a tadka pan. Cook it for a while. Okay. And then I will be also adding like a Kashmiri red chili powder so that it takes its color, because the moong don't have its color yet. And I'll be also adding salt to taste, salt, because it balances the spice level. So yes, and then just stir it for a while. This can also be used as a chutney. I usually use it as a chutney as well. Like the same thing. You can just put it like in a small cup or in a small bowl. But I need it right now. I need this tadka to put it in my moong because the garlic and the spice level is really less right now. So let it heat for a while. I'll be checking on the side how the moong looks like. It looks amazing. Alright. Moong is almost ready. The only thing we have to do is add tadka. So yes, my tadka is already ready and I'll pour it around. So I poured my tadka and I think now the moong taste should be okay. We'll taste it like in a few minutes. I will just like cook it on medium high for a while. Like not a while, like for a few seconds, few milliseconds. Close the pan. Make sure you add enough water, because sometimes what happens is even if it's a non-stick, it tends to stick the bottom. So make sure you use enough water. Alright, let's taste it. So the only thing we are missing here is we have to actually pour in some lemon. So I'll be pouring like a half of the lemon, like not half, like a few pinch of lemon. You can pour as per your taste. So there we go. We'll be pouring like a half of the lemon. I won't be pouring all of it, but just like a few pinch. Which is already set. At this point, you can taste it. If you feel that if you want it to be like a kind of sweet, like add 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. I haven't added the sugar, but just in case if you guys want to add sugar, you can go ahead and do that. And the final step is tasting again. Alright. Sorry about the voice in the back. So yes, this is perfect. You can add a sugar as I said, and you can also add coriander leaves. I haven't added coriander leaves yet, but I'll be adding later on while taking the dinner because it's still time for dinner. And just turn off the gas flame, close it, let it be. So hope you guys like my video. Kindly comment, like, and also share it to your friends and family, and subscribe to my page. So I'll be back with some new recipe again. Have a good day. Bye.